I hope your summer is safe, surrounded by love, light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much trees. Real quick, can y'all do me a favor, please? At any point in time during this reading, if anything resonates, or if you're having a good time, or if you just like to, if you just like me, then please do me a favor and please hit that like button. Please hit share. Please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And thank you for anybody and every hey hey Jenny, how you doing, honey? And thank you to anybody and everybody who hits that like button for me. I mean the like as well, but that hype button, it hypes me up. And I think you can't do it on live. I think it has to be like after it already uploads. I'm not sure though. Hi Wandering Sage, how you doing? Hi Ginger, how you doing? I hope you're all having a beautiful and blessed day. John Wick 2, I love the John Wicks. John Wick is like one of the movies, one of them very rare movies where the sequel is like just as good, if not better, than the original. I love John Wick. I used to call my stepdad John Wick. He's in jail now though, for the rest of his life, unfortunately. But yeah, so yeah. What was I? Please keep in mind when watching any of my readings or anything that I post that you are in understanding and agreement that I am not reliable nor responsible for anybody's actions with my own. So please only take what resonates and leave what does not resonate for whom it resonates for. Remember, he could be a she could be he, roles could be reversed. Just don't make anything fit that doesn't fit. You don't want to break your beautiful divine puzzle. Yeah. Clyde, Jenny said hi. He's out in the other room. But he said meow. I'm assuming I asked him to. I was like, hi, we're going to go do a reading and come say hi to your fans. And he's just like laying there on the back of the couch. Sorry, buddy. It's probably too warm in here still for him. He only comes in like to eat or to come check on me. Like he always checks on me. He'll probably, once he hears me talking, he's going to want to know who's in here. And like at nighttime, just come sleep and wake me up many times. I love that cat. But Equalizing, Wigan. Yeah, they are. Equalizer? I don't know if I've seen Equalizer, actually. But Wicked, yeah, and Teakin's good too, yeah. Yeah, the third, yeah, the black one. My daughter named the black one Clyde's other girlfriend, Panther, because her boyfriend's cat, he has a black cat that looks like it, and her boyfriend's cat's name is Panther. But I think I like Midnight. I think she named it Midnight. But yeah, it's Clyde's other girlfriend. He got two girlfriends. I boy telling him like, Clyde, you got two girlfriends. Boy, look at you getting. You got two girls coming here for you. You little pimp. You're such a sweetheart. But yeah, guys. So all right. I haven't used this deck in a while. It's like loud. Just this is why like I don't use it as much. Is because of how loud it is. Because it's like foil, like the cards, and they're like make a lot of noise. But they're really beautiful, and like sometimes it might be hard to pick up because they're 3D and holographic and whatnot on camera, but I figured I'd use it. So all right, so there's during oh yeah, so I said that part right. Please keep in mind when watching any of my readings or anything I post that you are in understanding and agreement that I am not reliable nor responsible for anybody's actions but my own. So please only take what resonates and leave what does not resonate for whom it resonates for. Remember, he could be a she could be he, roles could be reversed. I don't water my plants. Just don't make anything fit that doesn't fit. You don't want to break your beautiful divine puzzle. Can you tell I have ADHD? Okay. Anyway, so during the pre-shuffle off camera, it was saying, all right, so what's happening is there's some like dark group, cult, coven, secret society, or just like some dark, like some karmic group, okay, whoever this is. What they didn't see coming is your new beginning. Okay, they counted you out. They left you like thinking that you were nothing, you were going to amount to nothing. They probably tried to, you know, get rid of you, whatever the situation is. And what they didn't see, and maybe they might not be able to spy on you anymore either too. What they didn't see coming is whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing. Is it like the Empress card? It was the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords in reverse to the Empress. So what they didn't see is like you, whatever you're creating, God creating in you, and then the Empress to the Ace of Cups. Okay, you're about to have overflow, passionate new beginning. They didn't see this. They counted you out, and there's going to be careful because there's going to be people trying to come back in when they see, you know, all those blessings that are coming into your life, and it's overflow. And you know, Ace of Cups is passionate beginning in like a love, and also with the Empress card, somebody might be having a child or children. Okay, not sure. Okay, it could there could be a okay, and also either marriage, children could be involved possibly, or just like in what you're creating and your love life. It's like all that love you've been putting out into the world, you had to put it in yourself, okay? And then so that you can, and to the right people, and you know what I mean, and you learn that, okay? So now now it's your time for overflow, especially whatever you're creating. All right, so let's see what's happening. Holy Spirit, again, I apologize if these cards are loud, if you can hear. My microphone's pretty good though, with like not picking up background noise as much. Hi Trina, how you doing, honey? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Please and thank you. Six of Pentacles, you're about to get some sort of generous blessing. Okay, a financial blessing coming in. Six of Pentacles, okay, Empress. Also, like all that generosity you've been putting out into the world in such a loving form, okay? You've been like a mother figure, whether you're masculine or feminine, to other people, and now it's about to come back into your life, okay? How you always nurture people, care for people, and, you know, even maybe possibly animals, like all that nurturing, the energy, that caring, and like babying other people, helping other people, it's coming back to you. Also in the financial blessing as well. Whatever you're creating, keep going, okay? You're about to have some sort of major blessing coming in. Seven of Wands in reverse. Somebody's you can also put your guard down, okay, Empress. So you know what I mean? You could put, there could be like a mother figure at the kind of, I mean, I'm not gonna say that yet. But you can have your guard down now, okay? Maybe you've been guarded, protecting yourself. All right, maybe you've been worried about like, you know, other people, but maybe you went into hermit mode. I think I seen the hermit mode, the hermit card in the reverse, okay? So in during the off camera. So maybe like you're in hermit mode, just like nurture, like I said, you had to nurture yourself and care for yourself, and you're about to be coming out, and you had to like have your guard up all the time. But now you can let your guard down, okay? Because, you know, you're of course like always still protect yourself, but just know there's nothing that anybody can do to stop what God's doing for you, okay? What's coming in. King of Wands. Empress, okay? There's a King of Wands. You're a natural born leader, okay? You're very good looking, very attractive too. There might be a King of Wands, and there might be somebody who wants to come in, okay? With the Ace of Cups in the upright too. This could be, you might be having like you know, also I'm getting, okay, you're taking authority in whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing as well. All right. You took the lead, you did something. All right, you're not, and you're, whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, now you're about to have overflow as well. Because use the Empress, dude. You're very loving, very nurturing. You're all the queens, whether you're masculine or feminine. You're all the queens embodied in one, and you had to get in alignment. And like some spaces, like you're like more so like an empress. At one point you were like an empress that was like a little bit tilting, because you were pouring too much love into other people and yourself. You had to get in alignment. Now you're in alignment with all areas and aspects of your life, in like, you know, in it's your love life, you're loving yourself, loving others, because you're always too busy pouring out that love into every other people that didn't deserve it and didn't match it, okay? They didn't, you know, you allow people to treat you like not good, so that's what you were attracting. You were attracting people, you know, because you were allowing it. You had to sit down and be like, oh, I ain't gonna do this no more. And you know, then you had to like fix like your mindset, your mental state after all the abuse and everything else, and everything else. Now your finances getting fixed if you had any issues with your finances, and being like, you know, taking the lead on things, and you know, guarding yourself. And also like, I feel like you could have been somebody that like, you know, you were quick to protect other people, but like you didn't really mind, like, not saying you didn't care, but like when people did things to you, it wasn't like, it didn't bother you as much as if somebody hurt like a loved one or bothered a loved one. You're quick to, but like even if it was somebody that like you knew damn right well didn't deserve your love and protection, and you know, you got yourself, could have got yourself caught up in like a bunch of stuff, okay, mess, like helping other people that would never did the same thing for you, right? And you had to pull that back because you were attracted to such people, but now you're not, okay? Now you're in alignment, and you're in the upright in every area and aspect of your life, or about to be. You already are in astral. Everything has to happen. It first starts in, you know, up in astrals, and it comes down from 5D down, comes down to you. You know what I mean? From the spiritual realm down to the 3D. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Somebody got caught. Okay, Knight of Cups in the reverse. There could be an ex-lover. Hold on, let's see what this is. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Hold on. There's like some lustful energy here that was either an ex-lover or ex-love interest that might want to try and snake their way in. You're not going to take it. It's in the reverse. It's not for an actual, whatever this is, it wasn't for actual love. Whoever this is trying to do this, it's just like a very lustful energy. Somebody abuses their power. Sometimes, you know, this could definitely, if, you know, be somebody that works in dark magic, don't have to. Ace of Wands in the reverse. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Whoa, there's a lot of upside down. Somebody's whole world's turned upside down. All right. We have somebody that did not get their wishes fulfilled. They could be lacking a lot of areas of their life. Whatever they thought they were going to do. Oh, they didn't get their wishes fulfilled because they were trying to come in for some sort of like, you know, false ass love relationship type of thing with you. Or they're going to try to. Then they're not going to get this new beginning. They're trying to do this to try to block you from getting a new beginning. But it's not going to work. Somebody's jealous. It's probably the person that's watching you and seeing you, like they counted you out, thinking that you were, you know, going to be knitting out of nothing, and maybe you didn't have much before, right? And before, like, you know, you cut these people off, whatever the situation is, and they didn't expect them, what they didn't see coming was God's about to bless you beyond measures, when you know, in His perfect timing. And the part of that perfect timing was after cutting off, you know, people like this, people that abuse your power, that sleep around, cheat on you, and you know, will do anything to get their way, even, you know, no matter what it is. But whatever this is, there's somebody, be mindful. There could be somebody that's trying to come in with a false ass cup of love, okay? With a Knight of Cups in the reverse, this is either somebody that was already, like, it was a false relationship, or it was, you know, whether it's a friendship or a relationship, they didn't have any love for you, okay? They were abusing their authority the whole time. So this is what their plan was, because this Queen of Wands plus this 8 of Wands, that's 2 of Wands, right? If you add the 2 together, because it's a Queen and a 2, so that's in reverse. So their plan, this was their plan. They don't have a plan now. Why? Because you didn't take the bait. You're going to see it. You already either saw it for what it is, or you're going to see it for what it is. This person is, there's no love required there. They don't have any love for you. Okay. And that's what their plan was. To see the 2 wands here. That's what their plan was to come in either themselves acting like a loving, caring person, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a family member, or whatever the situation is, to act like they're coming in for a loving form, right, in some sort of matter, or sending somebody in, right? This whole time there were power trying to manipulate you and betray you to get you to lose out on a new beginning, on your new beginning. That's not going to happen. They're losing out, and they're watching you, and they're going to watch you succeed and watch you have this beautiful new beginning. And these are this gold 3D, this was happening in the 3D, okay, and like holographic. So, you know, your passionate new beginning, you are the golden ticket, people are realizing, and they screwed up, they fumbled, and their plan, now they don't have any goals, they don't know what to do. Why? Because their plans backfired. They didn't see this coming, they didn't expect this. Now their wishes are not being fulfilled. They did not get what they thought they were going to. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what does the collective need to know? 6 of Pentacles. The Sun card. You're about to be extremely happy. You're getting a generous blessing. All right. So, you're getting a generous blessing to the point where you're going to be able to bless the pockets of other people in a financial way. This person, be careful. Their plan might be to come in and be generous to you, okay? But whatever this is, it's going to make you happy. And there's been some sort of exposure here about you. You know, you've seen what it was. They're exposed for what they did. Somebody could have abused their power to possibly try and take this. This is a new beginning that was supposed to come to you in the past, most likely, but they tried to block it, but it's still coming back in. Whatever this is, it was supposed to leave you. It's going to. So it's supposed to give you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, prosperity, and a new beginning. It's starting your life over, you know, in a good way, in a positive outlook, all right? But it's coming to you either way. The moon in the reverse. We could talk about, look, the sun card in the upright to the moon in the reverse. Happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity, healing, right? Everything great. Plus, what was done in the dark has come to light. It's been exposed. They can't manipulate you. They've been exposed for manipulating you. And what they did is it's been exposed. They can't, you know what I mean? It's over with. Double. So, oh, I'm getting double for your trouble as well. And look, see, this is underneath the moon in the reverse, which is pretty technically the sun card, right? Double sun. Something about a sun could be significant as well. Okay, so Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this, whatever this loving offer was, this, like, you know, whether it was a relationship, friendship, family member, whatever, it's been exposed. Okay, this was to try to manipulate you, to try to betray you, but you've seen it or you will see it. Okay, and it's been exposed for what they did and what their plans were. And they can't manipulate you. You see what you already see what is happening. You know what I mean? You know what it's hitting for, and other people see it too. The truth is out. So like I said, be mindful, because people from your past are, they can't, nobody can stop or block what's coming in for you. It's yours. It's here. Claim it. It's coming in. Okay. And when it comes, people already can feel the shift. They know, they see how much you have changed, how much you have grown, how much you evolved. Right. And I don't know, I feel like somebody who's definitely doing some sort of dark manipulation. They could be getting readings on you. They could probably attacking you. God only knows what they're doing, these people, you know what I'm saying? But there was a whole group of people that was coming up against you, a whole organization of some sort, like a karmic ass group, right? You had a bunch of haters. Just remember though, like, I know it sucks while you're going through it, like through the persecution, the gang stalking, the attacks, the lies, the slander. It sucks. Okay, people you think you could trust, you know, stabbing you in the back. It really sucks. But really think about it. All right, they're doing it for a reason. It's because of how powerful you are and your calling, whatever your blood, because they know something that you didn't know. Probably this generous blessing that was supposed to come to you, and somebody tried to block it. Okay, but it's coming to you anyway. And they seen the light that was in you with this double sun, like the sun and the moon in the reverse. They seen your light. They didn't want see what they want to do. They want to persecute you, treat you like crap, make you like feel like you're going crazy, playing mental and emotional mind games with you, and to make you feel like you're unworthy and undeserving and that you were never enough. But really, you are the golden ticket. You are more than enough. You had to realize this, right? And now they're trying to dim your light, but there's no dimming in the world. The moon's in the reverse. No matter how much shade they throw your way, you just, instead of you turning dark, you expose the darkness, okay? You know what I mean? What they wanted to do was just to wrap you up, take you down, and dim out your light, okay? Or snuff out your light, but they can't. You shine too fucking bright. You shine way too bright. Sun followed by the moon in the reverse. Any darkness, you're a major alchemist too, okay? Any darkness, any negativity that's thrown your way, you alchemize it. You turn it into light, success. You look at the positive in every situation. And you always find positive about every negative. 1 second, I have to let my cat in. Come on in, Clyde, baby. Somebody might be coming clawing at your door, trying to claw at your door. Hi, baby. You want to come say hi to your fans, my handsome baby? Yes, my cutie pie. I love you. You want to come say hi, everybody? Come here. Here, babes. Come say hi. You didn't take your bite of treats. Come here. Want your treats? They haven't seen you in a while. He's so cute. Somebody might try coming clawing at your door. Like my cry baby did. Except for not being cute. He's eating soon. I can't believe Clyde is 21 pounds. He's a cutie pie. Ain't you? 3, 6, 9. Wow, perfect. 10. Here, baby. Yes, he's supposed to get 20 of them because of his weight, but I only give him 10 because I feel like it's just too much. But yeah, so all right, you could have possibly felt like you lost out an opportunity in the past. You did. You thought you did with this person, whoever this is, or these people, right? You thought that, like, at one point, you thought that it wasn't like your opportunity was gone. Your world was turned upside down. It was chaos. Like, you could have, I felt like whoever this was somebody that you felt like you couldn't live without, right? You really love this person. And the karma for this, okay, to this person, you're starting to realize and recognize that this person was never for you, okay? And it was their loss. They're now realizing this too. And now their roles are reversed. Their world's turned upside down, okay? Their whole life is turned into chaos. You're able to, look at this, you're able to quiet the storm. You're the one, you see the storm, the tornado around this line, it gets started, thrown to you, you turn that shit upside down. You alchemize it into nothing, into greatness, into success, happiness. Maybe albums. I'm seeing these as albums. Somebody could be like an artist of some sort, like singer, or something about a ballpark. Somebody could be like play baseball or softball, something like this, or could have when they were a child. Yeah, because you're the Empress, okay? Somebody's trying to, there could be a mother figure involved, but yeah. Somebody's trying to hide your creation as well. They want you to feel small, little. Whatever you're creating, confirmation. Whatever you're creating, create, okay? Something about noon. Somebody's last name could be Moon, or something about Moon could be significant. Somebody could be drinking moonshine. You're going to get exposure, and like you're in whatever you're creating. Well, somebody's been trying so hard to abuse their power to dim you, but they can't. And every time they do, it just comes back. You bat it away, you alchemize it, maybe you return it to sender, whatever it is. And whoever this is getting tired of it, okay? Because it keeps coming back to them. At first, they thought you were attacking them, but no, it was you were just returning to the sender. Or I have to let Clyde back out. 1 second, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit your tail, Bubby. I'm sorry, honey. Go ahead. Love you. See you when you come back, cutie pie. I knew he was going to come in because he heard me talking. He wants to know who I'm with. He always got to check on me and my cutie pie. But yeah, at first, whoever this is that was abusing their power, I feel like it's some sort of witch. You know what I mean? They're doing some sort of dark manipulation. They're in that dark group, cult club, and secret society, whatever it is. That karmic group. I feel like something dark, right? Also, what was I saying? Oh, anytime darkness or whatever they send to you, or any attacks, at first they were thinking that, first they thought they outranked you, they thought they were smarter than you, more powerful, they thought you're dumb, you're a little, I don't know, whatever the situation is, and they're finding out, no, that you outrank them for sure, okay? And anything they send, you either return it to them, or like you're just that protected where you don't even have to do anything, I don't know, and like it keeps going back, so they thought you were attacking them, but you weren't, you were just either returning the sender, praying about it, whatever the situation is, or like God was just, had your back like a bra strap. The lovers, you're making the right choices, okay? Something about exposure, you're about to be really happy, okay? You're making the right choices. You're continuing to make the right choices, all right? And somebody, I feel like, could be making the right choice to expose the truth as well about whoever this is here. But there's somebody that was hiding their love for you. They don't want to hold it back no more. You might be in a are you in a relationship? Or you might be in a relationship. Maybe you're not telling anybody this. Somebody's trying to bind you. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Somebody's going to sort of bind you, telling you. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Call judgment on the situation. Somebody's realized they don't know what to do. Somebody wants a rebirth with you. Somebody was planning on ending things with you, but now they don't, because they're under judgment for the planning your death. Somebody could be a karmic Scorpio. This could be a karmic lover of yours that's under judgment. They didn't see this coming. They didn't see you stepping in your power and like realizing who you are, and not like somebody expected you just to lay down, take everything they're given to you, right? And allow them to treat you however and take whatever from you. They didn't realize this whole time who you are. Somebody that was laughing. I'm seeing these moons as like smiley faces, but in the reverse. Somebody that was once laughing at you is not happy at all. See the smile, the eye and the smiley face right there. There's like 3 of them. There could be 3 people that are evil eye. They're giving you the evil eye that was once all up in your face, smiling, like in your face, stabbing you in the back. They're not happy anymore because they've been exposed. But if you might be in a relationship, maybe you didn't tell anybody you're in a relationship. Somebody's trying to abuse their power to get in a relationship with you. If you're not in a relationship, then and if you're not in a relationship and you're keeping it between yourself and your person, then there's somebody that wants a relationship with you and don't want to be quiet about it anymore. So put the roles where they fit. So you're getting victory. Victory, success, public recognition, possibly even fame. Yep, no matter what, it's done. You're about to be extremely happy here. This is great. This is good news. All right, that's 8 of Wands too. Okay, so we got the 6 of Wands here plus this Queen of Wands plus that 8 of Wands added together. This the Queen, the Ace of Wands. I meant. So added together, that's the 8 of Wands. You're gonna get some sort of quick communication, okay, about whatever this is, about somebody wanting to come in and be generous to you, give you some sort of generous blessing, plus that lover, like I said. So maybe you're not in a relationship. Maybe it's not maybe you're not. It's either you're in a relationship and you're being quiet about it, and you haven't said nothing to nobody, and maybe your person wants to communicate with other people. They want like to claim you and like, yo, you're mine. You feel what I'm saying? And if that's not the case, then it's somebody's hiding their feelings about how they feel about you, and they want to come forward and communicate with you. Also, you're getting victory here, success, public recognition, possibly even fame, and also what do you call it? You're going to get rapidly progressed. So like, again, like, I can't stress enough about whatever you're creating, do make sure you do get rest, but create. Now is not a time to stall or delay or I'll do it tomorrow. No. Let's not do let's not do that. Okay. It's create, but don't overdo it too. Okay. But there was that Queen of Wands in the reverse was abusing their power, okay, trying to stop and block you, okay, but that's backfiring onto them with these two pages, these two aces in the reverse. So whatever, you're going to rapidly progress because she's doing some sort of dark manipulation to try to stop and block you, but it's backfiring onto them. They'll cause some sort of delays, but it's not happening. It's backfiring onto her and everybody else. 7 of Wands in a reverse, or 7 of Wands, they have no defense, okay? There's no reason why they did what they did. And we have 8. 7 of Wands, there's this 8 here, and there's this 7. Oh, I thought it was 8. Well, 7. 87 could be significant, or 78 could be significant. That could be a year somebody was born. It doesn't have to be. All right, but again, 8 of Wands. So that backfired onto them while you're moving forward. So here's, look, you're, like I just said, you're rapidly progressing. You're moving forward victoriously. There's somebody who was abusing their power, trying to delay you, and now that's backfiring onto them. All right. And it's backfiring in a tremendous way because they had no defense. There was no reason to why they did what they did, other than complete jealousy, envy, greed, and hatred. There's no reason for it. 2 of Cups. Things are 2 of Cups. You're coming to a relationship, baby. Get ready. And you can also, this person that you're coming into a relationship with, this is a very loving person, all right, and you can put your guard down with this person, all right. You're getting the victory with this person. Like I said, this person doesn't want to, if you're not in a relationship yet, this person's going to be a very generous person, very generous to you in a loving way, and in every area. If you're a female, it's a gentleman. He's going to pull out like pull your seat open for you, open the car doors, and I mean, everybody should be doing that, whether you're masculine or feminine. I do it for men all the time too. Like, you should just do that. It's manners, it's respect. The fuck. But nowadays it's sad that that's like not common anymore. You know what I mean? But this person's a very generous, and also this person's not a greedy person either. With the 6 of Pentacles top of it, he is not greedy. Okay, he or she is not greedy. Like this person, if you were one that always spending money on everybody else and like nobody was helping you out, which I feel like that was probably the case, it's going to be the other way around. This person's going to be very equal give and take, especially because I thought this was a 2 Pentacles at first, so it's going to be a very balanced and equal. Like, maybe some days you'll pay for something, and then another day, like when you go out to eat, they'll pay for. But this person's going to try and pay for it all. But no, it's going to be very equal. Like, if you want to pick up the bill, he's not going to be offended by it, or she's not going to be, whatever the situation is. You know what I mean? You would, this person's going to be very generous, very happy, this person's, it's going to be your happiness, your joy, your everything. And you can keep your guard down with this person. This person feels like they're, you know what I mean? They're realizing this Queen of Wands in the reverse made them try to lose out an opportunity with you. Seven of Pentacles. This person's coming in. They want a relationship and they want to invest in you. They see you as their happiness. Somebody could be a Leo, don't have to be. You or somebody involved. Somebody could be a Pisces, don't have to be. Okay, we got the 9 of Cups on the fence, and I caught it, okay? So, let me see what these all are first. The Magician, you're manifesting, okay? You are the Master Magician. You're an alchemist too, okay? So we got, these cards were on the fence. We got the 9 of Cups. You're about to be extremely happy after a period of time of not getting what you wanted, or not feeling like it's because you weren't getting what you wanted because you were looking in the wrong places. You had to heal first, and you had to get rid of certain people. But now you're about to have the best possible outcome, all right? And a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. This is your happily ever after. If you believe in twin flames, if you feel like you are one, it's going to be your twin flame. It's your, you know, or your high level soulmate, whatever the situation is. You're going to, it's the best, it's the man. Like I said earlier, remember when with this other person, you felt like, you couldn't live without this person. You thought that was your person. It wasn't, okay? And you healed from that person. That person definitely was far from who you're supposed to be with. They were horrible. This is your happily ever after. This is your, you know what I mean? Your destination, your happiness, your joy, your abundance, your happiness, your love, you know? And this person sees you. Look, this person sees you as their wish fulfillment, their dreams coming true. They're like, they feel like you're perfect, okay? They want to know, they're realizing like, no, this is not any kind of manipulation. This is nothing. This is true happiness. True happiness is, this is you. This is your authentic self, your true self, you. And they're like, it can't get any better. And they don't want to hide their feelings. They can't hold it in anymore. They want, or if you're already in a relationship with this person, they want to tell the world. They were like, yo, stop being quiet about it. Why are you being quiet? They want to claim you. You know what I mean? Then we got the Knight of Wands. Now, these ones, remember, are on the fence, okay? Knight of Wands. And then the Hierophant up. They might want a marriage. They might want a marriage. So, there was this dark, because remember, all these 3 cards were on the fence. Okay? But when I just picked them back up, they're in the upright, okay? So, after a period, like I just explained that, okay? Now you're going into happiness, joy, abundance. You're happily ever after. Best possible outcome. Dreams coming true. If you want kids, you're going to have kids. If you want marriage, you're going to have marriage. Whatever situation is, it's the best possible. Or if you just want to be together and not, whatever you want, it's going to be. Dreams are coming true. Whatever your best possible outcome, okay? Now, we have the Knight of Wands, okay? So, he's going to take the is coming in. They're taking that lead. They're doing it. Okay, they're coming in. They're going to come. Other people are worried about this dark group, cold coven, secret society. These karmic people. Okay, because one, they realize this person wants to marry you. With the Hierophant, okay, this could, now there's a dark group because members is on the fence, so it tells me to take both sides. So to take both sides, all right, the Queen of Wands in a reverse, this person could have possibly been married to a Queen of Wands in the reverse, or there was this Queen of Wands, which is somebody that's very lustful energy, abuse their power, could be definitely a witch with this Hierophant in the reverse for sure. So they were either engaged or married to this person, or they were listening to this person and they're realizing this person was doing some sort of dark manipulation with this group, cold coven, whatever the hell this is. Yeah, but see how that got pushed out of my hands out of nowhere? All right, they're getting pushed away. And see, he's not listening to this person anymore. See how they're face down now? Well, this one face down. Never mind. Look at that. All right, but like how he's pushing this person, or they, whatever, whoever this is pushing these people away, not listening to them anymore, realizing these people were making him lose out on a like major opportunity. All right, and trying to. So now he's leaving them behind, not facing the person, not talking to the person anymore. And if they were in a marriage, they're getting a divorce. If they were engaged, they're calling it off, or annulling, or whatever the situation is. All right, and they want to come towards you. He's going to take, and there's this dark group, cold coven, whatever this karmic group is. They're nervous, they're scared. Why? Because what was done in the dark has come to light. The truth is here. There's no holding this person back either. All right, and the truth behind whatever this love situation was in the past is been exposed, and what they did to abuse their power. This person's a natural born, like, they're a go-getter. This person's ready, like, they don't care. Whoever this is, they don't give a fuck. But, all right, and you're manifesting this. And he's finding out that they're doing dark manipulation to try to make him lose out on his opportunity, to try to hold them back from you and everything else. All right? And now they're nervous. Why? Because you are more powerful. You're standing in your authority and your power, and you're manifesting your dreams coming true. So make sure all your thoughts and everything are positive, especially because you're currently manifesting. So you want to have positive thoughts, outlooks, everything. As soon as if you start, so especially, okay, so they could possibly try to send people in to tick you off, make you mad, and do stupid things to try to get you into a lower vibration or to like, you know, make you think something's not going to happen. No. As soon as you see that happen, if somebody starts acting out of character or you know, starting to pick a fight with you, don't fall for it. Don't let it mess with your emotions at all. Just, you know, to walk away, or better yet, compliment a person and then walk away. Then it's psychological. What's going to happen is the person's going to sit there and be like, what the fuck just happened here? Why? Like, I just called you this, that, and the other, but yet you're agreeing with me, or you're telling me that I'm right. What? Or you're telling me like that I'm beautiful when I just said that you were, you know, you know what I mean? And they're going to have to, what happens then is they have to go forcefully go inward and like and examine why they were treating you the way they were. And now it takes the focus off of what they were trying to do to you onto themselves. And then they end up feeling like idiots and hopefully change from their ways. The Magician, it came out anyway. You're manifesting. You're manifesting a marriage. Somebody was doing like some sort of love spells here. Somebody was doing some sort of dark manipulation and they're not protected. You could have an organization that's helping you. I feel like you have, I don't know if there's like a church or like your soul group or like your soul tribe. There's like an organization of some kind, possibly a church maybe, I don't know. Or if you have like some sort of following or something. There's people that are praying for you and helping you out in the background. There's an organization of some sort, or multiple people that are, yeah. Because they're realizing whatever this, because also this whole reading is being centered by the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Why, you know, where you be able to finally let your guard down, not have to worry about nothing, okay, and you manifesting your dreams, okay, and you know, things working out for you, and then all this happening. Why? Because why it's happening is because you stayed innocent the whole time. There was no reason. They had no defense as to why they would do this, okay. There was no, and they're not protected, okay. So whoever this is, somebody might have, never mind, I'm not going to say that. Somebody might be sick, I'll just say. Or they could have lied and said that you were. Seven of Cups in reverse. All the illusions, all the manipulation, all the betrayal is been exposed. Now someone feels like their back's to a corner. They have no other option because it's true. And now look, and now that this person that wants a relationship with you, now they know the truth, okay, and they're coming in. They want nothing else and nobody else but you. You're their only option. Confirmation. You're their only option. This person is very attractive. They're very good looking. They might have like a lot of authority. This person might even have like Six of Wands here. This person could have like, you know, they might be famous or like know a lot of people or have like hold a lot of authority and power, okay? And like they have a lot of eyes on them. And they are very attractive, okay? And this person, you're like, you got to make sure you're not insecure, okay? And that's something, if that was something that you ever dealt with, like insecurities, and like this person's not like that, okay? They're not going to cheat on you. You're the only person for them. They're not going to cheat on you. They're not going to treat you bad. So don't, you know what I mean? You're not going to. And if that was something you had to deal with, that's like, you know, you had to kick that in the butt before, but I don't think you did. I don't think you were, because this person wants you and only you. They don't want anybody else. They're going to have a lot of people. You have a lot of people that want to be with you that think you're attractive. It's not your fault. Like, you can't blame him or her for, you know, being good looking. You are too. Like, if you only knew how many people want to be with you. But there's a group here that's, I don't know if it's like a church. I feel like it's like maybe a church or something, or like your soul tribe or something that's in the background that's doing some sort of, I don't know if it's like praying or or if it might even be this dark group, cult, coven, secret society, maybe getting a can of act right and realizing that, because everything's backfiring onto them, and they're not protected, and everything's, going, bad. So they might even be the ones that's now doing like good things for you because they're realizing that they were lied to by this person. They might, whoever it is, there's multiple people that are actually helping you out in the background that's not showing their face, that you're unaware of. Like either actual real friends, like they're not telling you, hey, guess what I'm doing? I'm looking out for you. I'm doing this, that, and the other. No, they're real ones. They're looking out for you, the lovers. Yeah, you're making the right choices. Okay, you're manifesting love, the love of your life. Yep, the Two of Cups to the lovers, the Magician. You're here, very generous love, and look. See how those two like snake things are like bind it together? You're going to get married to this person with the Hierophant here. You're going to be married. Even if you don't want to be married now, it's going to you're going to change your mind when you meet this person. Yeah, are you going to meet this person and then get married that same week or month or year? Probably not. You shouldn't. Okay, absolutely not. let it be. Well, just take your time. Yeah, that song, "Take Your Time with a Wounded Hand," in my, in my head. But this person's thinking of it. Or they already want a marriage. My right ear's ringing. They're realizing you're the right choice. They're already like claiming you in the spirit. Page of Swords in reverse. You don't see this. You don't see this. You don't understand. You don't realize this. You don't know this. You don't see this. And I don't feel like you met this person. I don't know if you met him. You might met him. You might know him. Or you might even be in a relationship with them. Maybe this is what's hidden. You don't see it. This person, you know what I mean? They want a relationship with you. They see you as their everything. Their happiness, their joy, their abundance, like everything. You're their wish fulfillment. And this is your like twin flame, or it's your happily ever after, whoever this is. And you're manifesting this, sweetheart. So again, keep your thoughts positive at all times. And somebody that you can actually put your guard down around. You can tell him or her your deepest secrets and things you would never tell anybody else. This person's gonna, you know what I mean? They'll do anything for you. Same for you, you know what I mean? Just be mindful of that, because like this person might have been married before, possibly this person in the past, because remember this Knight of Wands is on the fence. So somebody took some sort of careless, reckless action. Okay, so either in the past they might be getting that divorce. Okay, from this person. Maybe it was like a drunken moment, or like whatever, heat of the moment type of thing, whatever, and they regretted it. Now, you know what I mean? That they're leaving it behind. Or if this person wasn't married before, if you weren't in that type of way, then just be mindful. Don't rush it. Like, it's gonna turn. You're gonna get married, but don't do like or there might be thinking of like some sort of spontaneous marriage. I don't know. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll get married like something about a spontaneous marriage, where this person's like thinking it up or something like that. And I feel like for some of y'all, you don't even like want to get, but you're going to when you meet this person, and you don't see it coming. Now we got the Page of Wands in a reverse. Somebody their goals backfire. They don't know what to do here. They don't know how to go about this. They don't have a goal. They're just gonna wing it. Okay, that's what it is. All right, like I was talking about this at the page with the Knight of Wands. I feel like something spontaneous is about to happen. They might just spontaneously, if you're already in a relationship with this person, like you might go on vacation or something, and like, I don't know, something like that's happening. Wheel of Fortune, you're getting good luck, good fortune, good karma. Wheels in your favor, darling. Best possible outcome. So every area and aspect of your life is moving forward, okay? And you're making the right choices, and you're continuing to make the right choice, especially in your in every area and aspect of your life. So now the wheels in your favor for making the right choices, and you're manifesting a financial blessing like no other as well on top of this. And you're gonna have people. Something about a car accident could be significant. Somebody might have passed away in their sleep. I almost forgot about that. This card just reminds me. I don't know what this card actually is on this card, but what I'm seeing is somebody in bed. Yeah, somebody might have passed away because earlier, after that reading I did earlier today, and before this one, I was looking at my window, and it was like 3 different times when I looked in the clouds. I'm always seeing stuff in the clouds. It looked like a man either laying down, like praying, like laying on its back, and that's how I sleep too. Like I'll sleep with that, like and like with my hands like this, and it, literally you could see the knuckles and everything, like on his chest. So either like it just reminded me of either someone sleeping, maybe somebody might need to sleep or meditate, pray, or somebody might have passed away, because if you look at this card too, oh, see, and I didn't realize I put it down face down. Somebody might have passed away and you might not be aware of this, because look at this card. It's just reminding me of it. And it was like 3 different, when I seen it in the clouds, it was 3 different ones. And after I seen that, I wanted to do a reading, but I didn't do it yet until now. So, and it's just reminding me, see him, it's hard to see, but you see the man laying here in the bed, and he has like snakes or something coming out of his face, and there's somebody just sitting there watching him. Somebody like this person like could watch you like intently while you're sleeping. So if this person was married before, this Queen of Wands might have passed away, or might be passing away. Somebody, okay, then maybe they were married before, but or it might not even be. It could. This person might have been married before, but maybe their husband or wife died, passed away, and now they had to heal from it, and like whatever situations. I feel like someone passed away, possibly in their sleep or in their bed at home. Or it could be somebody in that dark group, cult, coven, secret society. And with that being face down, when I accidentally put it face down, I feel like it's something you don't see, you don't know, you're unaware of. Somebody could be also trying to cover something up about this. The Fool card in the reverse. Somebody blocked their purpose. If you're foolish, okay? I think it's the right way. It says, hold on, let me make sure I picked up the card, the deck right. Yeah, it's the right way. Alright, somebody could have blocked their purpose. Where does this come from? Oh, this person might feel foolish before, maybe from where this dark group, cult, coven, secret society could feel very foolish. They refuse to do the right thing. They refuse to take a leap of faith because they're trapped in their head, because the illusions are out. And they're fighting now. Somebody could be fighting because all these illusions are out, and their back is to a corner, and they don't know what to do now because there's some sort of, they're in a karmic cycle here. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. The Death card. It's on the fence a little bit more so in the upright. I feel like somebody passed away. Somebody could be a Scorpio, don't have to be. Somebody ended a marriage. Somebody in this dark group, somebody's husband or wife could have possibly passed away, possibly in their sleep, or like at home, or they could have been maybe cancer. It could even, doesn't have to be like, it could have been like cancer, you know what I mean? Maybe they're on hospice or something like that. But or they're ending a marriage, okay? Something like that's happening here. You're about to have a rebirth though. Somebody's trying to end your wish fulfillment and your dreams coming true, okay? And that's not happening. They're not. You're having a rebirth. If you're still connected to a ex-lover of yours, you need to cut the cords and move forward, okay? Before this can come in. And then you're going to have this rebirth, especially in your love life. Mainly, your love life is going to about to change for, there's like an exposure, okay, about a passing. Like I said, there's something here about somebody passing away, like in bed or in something like this, okay? Or it's a passing. But yeah, if you're still connected to like an ex-lover or like a friends with benefits, you need to cut it. You need to cut the cord with this person. 9 of Swords. Somebody's scared. They're scared to death. Somebody could be up all night freaking out. Somebody could be literally, quite literally scared to death because whatever dark manipulation they were doing, they could have been doing death magic on them. They're trying to send you some sort of psychic attacks. And now they're trapped in their heads. They're literally quite scared to death. This could be a Scorpio, don't have to be. This could be the ex-lover, doesn't have to be. That's been exposed for possibly trying to unalive you as well. King of Wands. 3 of Cups. You're gonna get ready to celebrate, okay? Get ready, because here it comes. You're about to be extremely happy. King of Wands. Yeah, this person's a natural born leader. You're a natural born leader. Hermit. They intuitively know. Okay? So if you were in hermit mode, somebody, maybe that's when they thought they counted you out. Maybe because you cut everybody off and you're like, took time to heal, go inward, you know, figure things out. You are meant to do that. That was all divinely orchestrated, okay? These people thought they put you in hermit mode. They thought that, like, they counted you out. They counted you for dead, literally. All right, somebody could be under investigation as well, possibly about someone's passing. All right, and or possibly trying to take you, but yeah, it was meant to happen. They're starting to realize too about your strength, about your power, and you know, part of like, they can't manipulate you, okay? And that's one of your biggest strengths, is your alchemist, how you can alchemize negative energy, any darkness sent to you, you alchemize it into positivity. All right, that's one of your biggest strengths, one of your biggest superpowers. All right, and now you're going to get victory. You're going to turn that darkness, okay, into light, success, happiness. You're going to get victory with this. You're going to do this because you're going to take that lead. And your person, whoever this person is coming in, they're a natural born leader. They're very, very, like, I can't stress enough about how very good looking they are. You are too, and they want a marriage. Okay, they're going to eventually ask you, whenever this may be. Again, it's going to eventually turn into a marriage. Okay, whether it's a year from now, 5 years, 10 years, eventually you will be married. Whether you want a marriage or not, you're going to eventually change your mind if you don't want one. Okay, they intuitively know this as well. And also, when you're alone, something about you being alone, to find your strength, to find your power. That's why, was to get the victory here, okay? They thought they made you lose out on an opportunity with this Ace of Wands in reverse with their Hermit card. They thought that they intuitively know, your ex intuitively knows, and all these other people, they all know they lost out on a major opportunity as they're watching you rise from the ashes of the rise of the Phoenix, right? Now, same with this Queen of Wands right here. This Queen of Wands in reverse is under some sort of investigation. Same with that dark room, cold covenant, secret society. They have no defense as to why they did what they did, and they're not protected. All right, they thought they were, but they're not. All right, so now, also, while you were alone, that was God preparing you. They counted you out. They marked death, literally marked you for death. They just figured you were going to be a goner, right? They were celebrating too soon. Okay, why? Because while they thought you were out there boohoo pussyfooting around, crying and getting ready to off yourself, really God was strengthening you, getting you in your power, making you realize who you are, you know, remembering who you are, and finding your qualities, you know, starting to love yourself, okay, and realize a man or a woman confirmation. You don't need a man, you don't need a woman, you don't need anybody's validation, because there's something here about a relationship that really broke you at one point, and they purposely orchestrated that, okay? But that was meant to happen because you were meant for way more than that. All right, and I feel like someone's going to turn yellow wolves will turn negativity into positivity. It's the American way, exactly. So I just heard lyrics from Yellow Wolf, one Yellow Wolf song. So yeah, you're going to turn that negativity into positivity. Okay, like I said, you're alchemist. You alchemize that negative stuff into the darkness, into light, right? And you're going to do that in your power, in your strength, looking damn good while doing it, and you're going to get the victory from home or wherever you want. They intuitively know this too. Like, things come to you very easily. All right, you might not realize this or recognize this because you're so used to it, but other people, with what they're doing to you behind your back in dark manipulation and everything else, is you should be like, literally, with what they're doing. If you were just a normal person that was not confirmation, if you weren't protected in who you are, all right, a normal person, they would have been gone by now. There would be this. They would off themselves, or they wouldn't be here. Okay, but you, on the other hand, you're used to, like, you're like immune to the bullshit. You're immune to the chaos, immune to attacks. Like, it doesn't, if you know what I mean. And things just come to you so easily, but your mind distorts probably from their dark manipulation, doesn't realize how amazing the things that you do is. Like everything you touch turns to gold. Okay, whether you realize it or not, you have like, you know, like body dysmorphia. When you look at yourself, some people have body dysmorphia, they don't see the beauty, they see something else. That's like, you know, it's kind of like that, but like in whatever you were creating before, you had to heal from that, and you did, or you will be. 3 cups, now you're going to be celebrating, okay? And you had to get comfortable with being alone, because you had codependent issues, okay? You wanted to be in a relationship, you know, you cared more about the other person than your damn self, and you had to learn to be okay by yourself and to celebrate by yourself, and you did. And now whoever these people are, they're regretting every decision. Why? Because you're over here celebrating while they are over there scared to death, literally terrified, scared for their life, trapped in their mind, wishing that they don't want it to be over with, okay? And I feel like your ex feels like they see you as their happiness, everything too, and you're like, hell to no, no, no. Bruh. And they're doing some sort of love spells on you. You broke free with a love spell. The Star. You're about, somebody's famous here. Somebody's about to get famous the second time today. 6 of Wands here to the Star card. You're the healer. You're getting victory here. Oh, like you did it and you're doing this. Okay, so I'm getting like Tom McDonald. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting like musicians. So maybe somebody does music. Whatever you're doing, you're going to be doing it what seems to be by yourself. It's not by yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like Tom McDonald. He does everything like solo. He didn't like sign no deals, no nothing. Why? Because that's just stupid. Like they rip you to fuck off, man. They take all your money. You do all the work, and then they try to tell you how to act, how to be, and everything else. Fuck no, you're not doing that, right? At all, no. So whatever this is, whatever you're doing, whatever victory is this is, and I feel like it's something like turning the darkness into light, right? Whatever way you go about this, you're going to get this. It's going to happen. You're going to get some sort of fame from this, and they intuitively know this. They try to stop this. Somebody's watching you rise from the ashes, like coming, you know, as the phoenix, you know, coming out of your little cocoon and everything, and they intuitively know it's over. You're manifesting success. You're manifesting literally fame. With the 6 of Wands to the Magician to the 6 of Wands to the Star, you're manifesting fucking fame. If it's not you fame, it's your person that's famous or will be famous, whatever situation is. And your major generosity, a lot of healing as well, because why? The amount of healing that you had, not only that you did on yourself, but you heal other people, okay? And like just be generous to people, how your nature, that like what you do for people, you're a healer. I feel like you're definitely a healer. All right, and all that love you've been putting out into the world is about to finally come back to you. All right, you've been storing up all this good karma your whole life, but you weren't able to tap into it yet. Why? Probably you didn't know how to. One, or because of the people, places, and things that you were around. You had to get rid of them, and because God was going to bless you with all these blessings, He knows what you would have did because your genuine heart. You would have been given it to people that didn't deserve it. You know what I mean? So He waited for it because God's timing is the best, is perfect timing. He knows. And now also this relationship, you're about to have sort of like, this relationship's about to be like no other. A very healing, loving relationship. You, every time you see one, you're going to see the other. Like you're going to be connected, literally connected to the hip with each other. Inseparable, power couple, loving couple, healing couple. You're going to be known for your love story. Three of Pentacles. And now this person, maybe your person is famous. Maybe they want to work with you. It's going to turn into a relationship. Your person wants to come collaborate with you, want to work with you, help you get your wishes fulfilled. Your person might be famous. The lover. The lover, the Star. So your lover, your person, you're making, also plus whatever you're doing, you're making the right choices, okay? By ending some things, completely ending certain things, and you know what no longer serve you, and still keeping other things that, like, you know, in due time it'll be here. You know what I mean? You're still nurturing it. You're making the right decisions on what to end, what not to end, okay? What to keep nurturing, what to continue doing. You know what I mean? You're doing everything you're right and upright and the right choices. Within the due time, it's going to be, you're going to have the best possible outcome of everything that you're doing, right? And especially your success. Your person might possibly be famous, okay? And they want to come collaborate and work with you, and maybe you're going to collaborate together and create something together, or whatever this is, or they just want to work with you. Something about a record deal, maybe, or a deal, I mean, of some sort. 9 of Swords. Somebody's tracking their head about this. They're like, I feel like you're about to be like, when this comes in, you're going to be so freaking happy. You're not going to be able to sleep because you're going to be like, look, 9 of cups to the 9, 9, 9, 9 of cups to the 9 of swords to 9 of cups. You're going to be trapped in your head. Like, is this real? You're going to be like, you're going to be careful because when you're with this person's going to be so perfect to you, right? You're going to think this person's so perfect. You're going to feel like there's some sort of deceiving going on here. It's not. This person's actually for you. It's your other half. It's your justice for everything you've been through. Okay. It's your whatever. If you resonate with twin flames, it's your twin flame, or high level soulmate, whatever you resonate with, it's your other half. Okay. You're going to be thinking like, oh wow, man, like I don't, there could be a possibility of you thinking that this person was sent in, but they're not. It's your actual person. Okay. But also this ex and this group or whatever are trapped in their head. They're freaking out. They don't know what to fucking do now. They're trying to send you some sort of psychic attacks, okay, and your person, but it's not happening, okay? They want you to be trapped in your head about who this is. And let's look. Oh shit! I haven't realized the Ace of Pentacles was sitting right here in my hands. All right. So you're also getting a financial blessing, a passionate new beginning of finances. Something that maybe you missed out on in the past is coming to you now because somebody that tried to block this. All right, but it's coming in. Why? Because you're taking the lead. You decided to do the right thing. You're making all the right choices. You're manifesting financial blessings and breakthrough. There could have been something that was hidden that came to light with the moon card in the reverse over top with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there could have been a hidden, like I just said, I just had this. I forgot there was 2 cards that came out while I was talking about the 9 of Swords. I totally forgot this was here. Okay, so this was hidden, but it's come to light. All right, something about being right in front of you. There's something that's right there that you don't see yet. It's like right in front of you, but it's there and it's coming to light. You're getting evicted. This is over top of 6 of Wands too. So yeah, whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, get the fuck out of your head, okay? If you're worried about being in your head about whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, get out of your head because you're gonna have best possible outcome. So when you go to start to do something, whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, just already know before you do it that it's completely successful. That it's already marked in there. No matter what, it's guaranteed. You got the victory. Look at yourself like you're fucking famous, even if you're not. I don't care if you don't like whatever you're doing. Just you gotta work like that. Because that's what was stopping you, is you being trapped in your head, thinking that you're not good enough when you're more than good enough. Okay, whatever you're creating, it's because whatever you're creating, you're getting this victory, you're getting this financial blessing coming in like crazy. And there's something here about a hidden financial blessing, Ace of Pentacles, that's been exposed because the sun's in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. There's somebody who's trying to bully you out of your spot. Somebody that's a bully or a tyrant. There could be a karmic father, a karmic uncle, a karmic grandfather, or a karmic boss that's trying to bully you out of your spot. That could be under investigation. Oh, this Queen of Wands. I forgot about this part. This Queen of Wands right here in the reverse, that dark group, whoever that is, that little karmic group, they're under investigation. Probably because they probably tried to take this from you. You had to leave behind this bully, this tyrant, okay? When you did, or a business, okay, that wasn't working out. Now you're about to have this major blessing, Ace of Cups. You're about to have ultimate wish fulfillment after not getting what you were like. Something's gonna happen super quick, like super quick. Just keep, creating. Keep whatever you're doing. Just keep creating. 7 of Pentacles. This person wants. Okay, so this. Oh wow, what I say to you? This is creepy. This deck has 2 extra cards in it. On the one, I set the intention for, I always do the same thing. The one extra card I put, God stepping in, it's in God's hands. If it comes in the reverse, it means the devil stepping in, the devil's collecting. The other card, I always set the twin flame. If it comes in reverse, it means false flame. What I say about somebody passing away, the devil's stepping in, the devil's collecting. It could be a lover, an ex-lover, yours or theirs, or somebody in this dark group, cult, coven, secret society. The devil's stepping in, the devil's collecting. Somebody tried to sacrifice you for a financial come up. It's because of that death magic they did. Seven of Pentacles. So now your person wants to come and invest in you because somebody passed away or will be. Whatever seed you're planting are flourishing beautifully. Okay, get out. You're manifesting new beginnings. Okay, and somebody trying to off you. Somebody literally tried to sacrifice you to the devil to try to get rid of you for some sort of financial blessing has been discovered. And the Seven of Pentacles, like, cause I'm not sure which way these both came out together. So this could go either way. You know what I mean? See how the lights just went out, my plant lights? So now, for instance, if it goes this way, somebody intuitively knows that's why they're scared to death. Literally scared to death. Know what they did, and it's not affecting you. And they're not protected. So if we put the Seven of Pentacles here, either way we put it, right? We add this Ace of Pentacles. That's Eight of Pentacles. All your hard work is paying off tremendously. Now whatever seed you're planting are flourishing beautifully to, like, you know, going from pinching pennies possibly or barely making enough to overflow. Okay, because all your hard work, all right, that you did in solitary by yourself, on yourself, and you know inward and in general too, and all that love you've been giving out into the world your whole life and not receiving it back. Okay, now's the time to receive, right? And then so it could be this way, which would be that, like I said, okay? And the devil's coming in to collect. Either it could be an ex-lover, okay? It could be an ex-lover. Somebody could have also, I'm seeing this to the star. Somebody could have did this. They could have tried to sacrifice you, use you as a sacrifice to become famous. And they chose you to be their sacrifice with the star here. But, yeah. So it could be an ex-lover. Somebody tried to sacrifice you for fame and fortune. For fame and fortune. For literally, it goes here. For fame, because that's right. The Six of Wands here too. And the Ace of Pentacles. So they literally tried to sacrifice you for fame and fortune. And there was no reason for it. You did nothing wrong. There was no warrant. They might even think in their mind, like, you literally didn't do anything wrong. So there's no access point. There's no, you know what I mean? It was completely unwarranted. They know this, okay? And they're not protected, and the devil's coming back to collect them. And I feel like it might happen in somebody's sleep, possibly, or something crazy is going to happen to them. Somebody might be afraid to sleep. They might be having somebody watching them. What the fuck is going on here? Could be a Queen of Wands in reverse. So that could have been somebody that abused their power, or it could have been like your ex-lover or their ex-lover, your person's ex-lover. And they intuitively know it. And look, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, they're going. I knew it. I knew what Spirit was trying to tell me. See? And it's because of what they did. They tried to sacrifice you. And that's why they're terrified. So, but whatever seeds you're planting, they're flourishing beautifully. Because you're making the right choices. Somebody might want to try, might be scared to death. Look, he even looks scared. Look at his face. He looks like he's terrified. Somebody might be like scared to death and like be on their like, tippy-toeing around, and like they might get a can of act right to expose the truth. Because they're a little terrified because they intuitively know what's coming for them. Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody from your past is not coming back in. I feel like it's an ex-lover. Either yours or your person's. That's wild, and they're watching you, and you're about to get fame and fortune for literally just being yourself and not selling your soul, not doing no reckless shit. And this other person that's about to be passing away that tried to use you as a sacrifice, they're freaking out because they're watching you and they're seeing they could have had it all with you, but no, they tried to sacrifice you and take your place. And now they're about to, they won't be coming back. Just back. Because they'll be gone. Somebody from your past might want to come try and invest in you, but it's not going to happen. Two of Wands in reverse. They don't know what to do. There's nothing. Their plans backfired. They've been exposed. There's nothing they can do. They're freaking out. They're scared. There's nothing they can do. That's coming for them. 9 of Wands in the reverse. They have to give up. Somebody keeps replaying the past over and over again. Like, somebody's in major regret. Somebody's saying fuck. And I feel like it's a lover. An ex-lover. Alice could be someone's name. Gail could be someone's name. Roger could be someone's name. Fuck up. Look, wow, wow. It's fuck up. The C was, they realized they fucked up. And it says ups, you know, because it's cups, but fuck ups. They realize they fucked up. Their plans backed up, it backfired. They don't know what to do. Their goals back. Now they're scared to death. They know they fucked. They fucked up. They're fucked. And I'm seeing with the moon now, it's the full moon in the reverse, and it's seeing there's somebody screaming no. Someone's terrified. I'm telling you right now. See, it says moon, it's in the reverse, but it's NOO because this card is covering it. And there's that guy lying in the bed. Someone's regretting their choices, their decisions that they made. Somebody's finding out, you know, they know that they know it. They know they're gone. They know it. Now they got to give up. There's nothing they can do. They don't got nothing left in them. Oh shit. This might even be like a I hope that's not the case. I don't wish this upon nobody. I pray that's not the case. If anybody's having any self-delete type of issues or thoughts, please go seek help. Somebody might even be like, oh no, like they might end up maybe even, you know, pew-pewing themselves. Now I'm seeing this as like the head being wide, like split open. If anybody has any thoughts of like harming themselves or other people, please go seek help. No matter how bad you think it is, you know, if as long as you're still alive, you have a chance. Please don't do that. It's a very selfish thing. You're hurting a lot of other people. For once, like, think of other people, not just yourself. And if you have time, if you're still here, there's still a chance for you to change your ways and to do the right thing. But I feel like somebody might be giving up. Well, they are giving. They can't go on. It's over. And they have no other plans. There's nothing they can do. This just got dark really quick. King of Cups in reverse, heartless, soulless, very evil, very egotistical by them. They're all about themselves, very selfish. I feel like somebody might, I don't know why I'm getting, somebody might self-delete. Whoever the devil's collecting, it's a King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is heartless, soulless, they know it. They might even like... my ankle. The High Priestess. But you're a spiritual leader. They're realizing that you outrank them. You're tapped all the way in. Because they came for a High Priestess. Somebody that's very much so protected. That you outrank them. The devil always knew that they couldn't get your soul. He just played them like a fiddle. This is the outcome, guys. 5 of Pentacles. They're left out in the cold. The devil. Over top of the devil's collecting. This person was very toxic. Okay, this could be like this could have been your ex or whatever. You know, you were sleeping with the devil or your ex. You know what I mean? Somebody's obsessed with you. They're doing, they tried to literally sacrifice you to the devil. And now the devil's coming to collect them. It's about to eat their head. Strength in reverse. And there's nothing they can do. They have no strength. They have no power to give up. They're scared to death, literally shitting bricks. They're too weak. They can't go on. They're not protected. There's nothing they can do. Their plan was to their goal was to try to weaken you and have you trapped in your head and come for you, sacrifice you. They thought you were an easy target. They thought you were weak, just to find out they're the weak one. And they came for a high priestess or a high priest. They might even pass away from their addiction if they have addiction, or like whatever. Somebody might have like STD, or they might have like it might be like even an overdose or something, maybe accidental or purpose, whatever. You know what I mean? Something that they're bound to that makes them weak, that they can't get. You know what I mean? Somebody's path either way. It's somebody. King of Cups in reverse. It's in very toxic energy. The devil's coming to collect. It's very weak, and they're you know what I mean? They're very mind weak too. Like they play a lot. They play a lot of mental games. They're losing their mind. They might even just snap with the Strength card in the reverse with the Nine of Swords in the upright right here. Their plan was this was their goal. Was their goals and plans were to get you, to weaken you, to have you trapped in your head, to make you go crazy by causing you enough burdens and troubles and everything else that you would lose your mind and you would snap and you would go crazy in like off yourself, or somebody would off you. You know what I mean? And it didn't work, so that they wanted that for you. So that's what's happening to them. Also, your person's like weaken. You make them weak in their knees. Something about a week could be significant. Weeks could be someone's last name. Whirlwind could be someone's name. Warland or Wallen or something like that. Or Whaler, something like that. Wayman could be someone's name. Wow. I need to do anything else. This very sexual deviant type of person too. I don't know. I feel like somebody's gonna they're about to snap. They're gonna snap. They're like having a mental breakdown. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's also being exposed for their craziness, how crazy they are, how like all their mental games they played, all those like everything they did. They thought you were weak. Didn't realize how strong and powerful you truly are. They want to know where you get your strength from. It's from God. They have to know by now, that it's from God, because you wouldn't be here. There ain't no way. There ain't no. I mean, you had a whole dark group, Gold Cup and Secret Society come for you. You had like a whole bunch of people coming at you, and you were like what seemed to be alone, but you weren't, because you had God on your side. You're surrounded. You're protected. They thought by getting you by yourself, turning everybody against you. They're trying to be mindful. They're trying to isolate you to try to get you to lose out. And I just noticed that they're trying to do some sort of manipulation. They're trying to manifest you to be like in isolation. Because why? And they thought that was what was happening, because they're trying to isolate you to get you to lose out on opportunities. So if you were in hermit mode, they thought it was that was working, but it wasn't. God had you isolated to strengthen you, to get you, and to heal and everything else. That you remember who you are, figure out your especially after being in a very toxic relationship that you were in, that almost broke you, that was designed and meant to break you, but you didn't allow it to break you, right? For everything that you went through, like you you know, you put your all into this other person. You forgot about who you were because, and like, you know, you forgot what you like because you were so used to, you know, catering to this person that didn't deserve your love. So you had to heal from that and remember who you are and what, you know, and figure out like, you know what I mean? Because you're finally free from this person and all these other people as well. And they thought that like their manipulation was working, but it wasn't. It was, you're being, you know, set down, because God always separates you. Always remember that too. If you feel alone, you're not alone. Okay, if God just, you know, before he uses you, before he blesses you, he always separates you first and takes away. And yeah, it sucks at first, it's painful at first, but it's well worth it. Trust is definitely way worth it in the end. He rips away anything that no longer serves you, toxic people, places, things, you know what I mean, and get you in alignment to get you to be the best version of yourself, you know what I mean, so that when your blessings come, that you can enjoy them the best, you know what I mean? And that it stays for a lifetime and not just like, you know, some people they'll get like, they'll win a lot of money or they'll get a bunch of money and they blow it in like a fucking week. Like, what are you doing? Like, and wishing that they never got it, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But like this time it's going to be like, especially your love life, because this is mainly about your love. Finances too, but it's like your love. You went through a lot in your love life. My left ear's ringing. You deserve to be happy. You're about to have your dreams come true. Okay, you need to let go of guilt. You might find out somebody passed away. You need to let go of that guilt. Okay, if you feel like, if you have any guilt towards it, I feel like it's about a passing. You could already, something that happened in the past, or if you find out this person passed away, it's sort of like whoever this is about to pass away. It's not your fault. They did it, literally did it to themselves. They tried to sacrifice, you know what I mean? It's their fault, not yours. Okay? Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Matthew 6:34. But your prayer's about to be answered. You just gotta let it go. Some sort of guilt here. Whenever you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from your past mistakes instead of beating yourself up for them. Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Luke 11:28 is so crazy because I kept getting that verse when I wanted to go start this reading. Attracting, not chasing. Anyone or anything you chase after will run the other way because of the fear underlying chasing energy. Instead, attracting what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. And I feel like before, yeah, like you had a codependency problem. You know what I mean? You didn't like to be alone. You didn't want to be alone. You didn't realize you're never alone. But now that was something that you had to heal from. And I feel like maybe in the past you were chasing after this other person or these people, or, you know, and every time it feels like an on and off again relationship, every time you got back together, it was getting worse and worse and worse. It's because God was trying to show you that's not for you. That person's not for you. And it's going to continue getting worse until you get the download to walk away. You know what I mean? And because you're still holding on to something that's not supposed to be there. It's gonna, you know, with more time passing, the longer it takes for you to release it, it's, you know what I mean, it's gonna have to be worse to make you finally walk away and then heal from and let go and then let it attract. And before, I feel like you were chasing after, you know what I mean? Now you're not, you're attracting. Because always when you're not looking for something is when whatever that something is comes to you, you know? Just like whenever you're in a relationship or you're single, you know, nobody wants to be with you. All of a sudden, like, you get into a relationship, then like there's everybody that's like, yo, what, like, oh man, trying to get with you. Like, what? I'm not saying that, like, people, you know, what you don't realize is people want to be with you. You have a lot of people that want to be with you. Why wouldn't they? Like, look, you know, the person that you are. But also, I feel like too, like this guard, you can finally put your guard down. Whoever this is that's getting collected, okay? I feel like you even got this group that's like terrified or will be terrified after this person goes, if they didn't go already. Because I don't know, I feel like this might be like this person that's passing away or passing or whatever this is might be like kind of high up in this group. and like where they got most of their knowledge from, maybe. Like, you know, their dark manipulation and everything. Might have been like one of the head honchos, not maybe the top one, but like somebody, maybe one of the main reasons that these people were coming up against you, or that had like the most knowledge of what to do or like how to attack you and everything else. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. And maybe that's, remember I was saying, like, there's like a group or organization that's like doing something behind the scenes to protect you, like either praying for you or like doing some sort of magic or something. It's in the upright though. So either it's like, you know, good people doing this for you that you're unaware of, or it's this dark group. Okay, maybe after like this happened, they're scared, and like they're because like I said, they're literally scared to death, literally of this. So they might be like, oh shit, sitting in the upright now and doing the right thing, hoping that it'll, like, you know, they won't be next. Vinny could be someone's name. Vaughn could be someone's name. Ian could be someone's name. Something about Venmo significant. Isn't it like a cash thing, like Cash App or something? I don't have Venmo. Orion, what? Trayvon could be Trayvon or Trayvon could be someone's name. I like that name. Any of these names could be your name, somebody involved, or passed on loved one's first, middle, or last name. Raquel could be someone's name. Shirley could be someone's name or nickname. How many times was that? I don't know if that was 2 or 3. Something about cherries could be significant. I don't know if that's a nickname for somebody or if somebody likes cherries, or something about cherries significant. Lewis or Pat, because I don't know why I was like Lewis. Kai, you could be a content creator, or maybe a person's a content creator, or something about a content creator could be significant. Kai is a big time content creator. Like he's huge. Everybody knows him. Drew could be someone's name. I saw Drewski for some reason. Or Andrew, Drew, or Andrew. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what are some names involved in the situation? Please, thank you. Giovanni could be someone's name. Garrett could be someone's name. J-Rod or something. I guess it's a nickname. J-Rod. Or J-Rod. Jalise could be someone's name. Jamal. I don't think any of those names are in here. Any other names? I don't know why I keep hearing Trayvon. Trayvon. Oh, that was 2. I'll do it one more time. Sasha could be someone's name. Masculine or feminine. Joshe. Elizabeth. Michelle. Stephen. Shannon. Danny or Daniel. Violet. In-laws. Matthew, or Watts, or Watson. Could be someone's name. Matty, or Matthews. Excuse me. Trevor. Bonnie. Kelly. Masculine or feminine, or first or last, middle or last. Todd. Harris or Harrison. Melody. Listen to the melody. Gavin. Porky. Grayson. Scott or Scotty. Scotty too hottie. Coco. Cheyenne. Britt or Brittany. Paul or Paulie or Paula. Loretta. Nicholas. I can't wait to get the blank cards that I ordered so I can like get more names. Deanna. Amanda. Somebody's aunt. There could be a karmic aunt up in the mix. Donna, or someone that you consider to be an aunt, or somebody's aunt. Doesn't have to be your aunt, it could be somebody else's. Ebony. Shelton. All I know is there was a karmic ass aunt involved here. Whether it's yours, somebody else's, or someone that you consider to be. Yolanda or Lonnie White. What does Pendito mean? You're Pendito. I don't know what that is. Maybe somebody else. Denise or Des. Carlos. Charlie, Charles, Chuck, or Chaz. Raymond, or Ray. Or Ray Sean. Illinois. Donnie, Donald, or Don. Simpson. Bubba. Black. Something about blackjack. Somebody's gambling. They took a gamble of their life. George. Literally. Somebody have a gambling problem. Tangela. Brown. Sammy, or Samantha. Peanut. New Jersey. Or this could be somebody's initials. And I know my handwriting is like different, and it's backwards for you guys, but that's an N and a J. Richard, Ricardo, Ricky, or Dick. Somebody could have colon cancer. I don't know why. I'm just saying. I just seen Rich and Peanut, or somebody could have peanut allergy or something. I don't know why. When I seen this, I just thought of like Dick, and like I don't know. Somebody could have something. I don't know. Something about colon cancer or something. Don't even ask. Or something wrong with their bowels. Norma, Denise, or Dennis. Cody. Ivan. Nicole or Nikki. Freddie or Frederick. Smith. Kenyatta. Carlos. Murray. Listen, Linda, listen. Somebody needs to listen, Linda. Blake. Herbert or Hebert. Devin. Sade or Sadie. Alvin. Daryl. Taurus. Peter or Gary. Love. Amy. Robin. Ronnie, Ronald, or Rhonda. Masculine or feminine. Courtney. Cece could be someone's name or nickname. Or Virgo. A karmic Virgo. You could be a Virgo too, but there's a karmic one up in the mix as well. But that's all I got for you guys. That's all I got for right now. Until next time, remember, God loves you, so do I. Spread love, not hate, always. And please don't forget to give God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit the utmost love, respect, gratitude, and appreciation for all that they do in our lives. And, Tribe of God. Oh, I like that name. Hi, Tribe of God. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I just heard Cece. You're welcome, Jenny. Thank you, sweetheart. But yeah, guys, and also for I'm doing the giveaway, guys, for any new people or anything. If you, I do make sure you are subscribed, because I do giveaways every month. This month I'm doing this giveaway. It's a prayer book that breaks generational curses from the courts of heaven. It's very powerful, and it's very informative. Like, it goes into depth and how to actually do it, like, successfully. with like not only just generational curses, but you can do it like use these same tactics. You know, you present your case to God, all right, and like it's very, just trust me, it's very good. It's an amazing prayer book. It helps out a lot. But doing this one, if you want to pick the winners on the 16th, and I'll either announce them the 16th or the 17th. I pick multiple people, and if you don't have a Holy Bible, if you would like a Holy Bible, all you do is you go on my community board. When you see this picture of this in the comments, write your name if you want the prayer book. But if you don't have a Holy Bible, write your name and put Bible next to it, and I will get you a Bible and a prayer book as well, not just one. Okay, but if you don't have one, you know. But yeah, so that's, yeah. And also make sure you come back on the 17th to double check, because when I pick the winners, I comment to you guys, like I reply to you telling you to email me your information. And a lot of times, not a lot, but sometimes, there's quite a few times it happened where nobody got back to me. So if your phone dies or gets shut off or something, at least for Androids, I do know that like you don't get the notification. It's like, you know, if I comment, I won't get it if you comment it before or while my phone was off. You know what I'm saying? So just double check on the 17th. And if you don't notice until like the 18th or 19th, whenever you email it back, just let me know, and I'll send it to you right away. Somebody's under judgment. The judgment calls are about to be broken, disgusted, and in the Five of Pentacles energy. But yeah. Other than that, have an amazing day, guys, and thank you for all your love and support, and just for you being amazing and sharing time and spending time with me, guys. See you. All right, Jenny. Bye, guys. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny, you already know I'm gonna be sending you yours. Love and light, sweetheart. All right, guys. God bless. Good night and sweet dreams.